Good morning, my wolf pack. Wanted to start off this morning with some information that I feel like will be useful for you since I did my first chakra dance to Fear Inoculum, and I put a word on there that says transmutation. Everybody keeps hearing this ascending process and doing transformation. This is transmutation. And I guess if you're not really aware of what transmutation is, that is actually what we're doing. We're going through a transmutation. There's two types of transmutation, and I want to kind of explain what transmutation is because the two types are actually a natural and an artificial transmutation, which involves our nucleus, which are neutrons and protons that make up an atom, which make up your DNA. I go back and I refer to your birth chart, your natal birth chart, where the planets were and the stars, the planets were lined up in your constellation that makes you who you are. It's your five elements, the earth, the wind, the water, the space, and earth, wind, water, space, and fire. That's the five elements that make us who we are. And we're more dominant in some areas than other areas because that's how we were born. But there has been artificial transmutation going on, which have been changing our identity, not our fingerprints, but who we are. And that's why we can't get out of these if you're an Aquarius, you're out there and you should be able to adapt a little bit better, but you're going, I don't feel like I'm an Aquarius anymore. Or, my Sag out there, you're a warrior, you're fire, but sometimes you just kind of feel, maybe I'm not, some things might have changed. It has, it's going on as we speak. It's when because that neutrons and protons are the same mass, and all we are is fast moving mass, is energy. That's what makes us who we are. We are nothing but energy. It's for the protons and the neutrons they're held together by a nucleus, by a strong nuclear force. That force would be the universe. That keeps us together. That keeps our atoms together. But artificial transmutation actually messes us all up. It messes our DNA up. Who we are. Not fingerprints, but who we are. It gives us a false. It's not right. When I talk about music, and it's resonating in your soul, the bump in the nights, they have used the alpha particles, throwing them out there, to set different DNA patterns for us, to set different transmutation patterns for us. So what we've got to do is do the natural transmutation. We have to get that frequency right. That's why I keep pounding as far as music and the frequency and what you need for your frequency. There's 5 brain wave frequencies. There's 5 elements that you were born under. There is 5 fingers that you have for your mudras. That all mudras do are they release that dormant energy that helps you put you right back where you're supposed to be. Your natal chart, your your birth chart, your 5 elements that you were born under. That's what helps you to erase that subconscious and living that same pattern that you've been living and actually slipping back. So knowing the difference between a natural transmutation and an artificial transmutation, that's going to be key. That's what I'm trying to get out with my chakra dance, is your hand gestures, your mantras, the 5 elements in fast moving, we can change them back naturally. We can change your elements back to where they need to be. I've posted the 5 chakras as far as 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I posted them, on my Facebook that tells what they are, what a weak chakra number 8 does to you, what an overactive number 8 does to you, and rebalancing your chakra number 8, what it can do for you. I give you the explanations on my Facebook. I will put it on my my Instagram for all of y'all to take a look at and see where you're at, because I know you're past that 7 chakra and now you're trying to get through the rest of it, which is you're trying to bring yourself back to who you are. And that would be doing a natural transmutation through music, through frequency, through mantras. This is how we can do it. And that man, I've been giving it my all. I don't know what else I need to change in my life. I've been setting pure intentions. You know, what else can I do? I've cried. It's easy. We've got to recenter ourselves, and the way we can do that is we have to do with linear acceleration. We have to do these 5 elements in fast, repetitious frequencies. And as you would see on my Fear Inoculum, that's how I've been actually progressing songs and dance, and my mantras have been moving so fast that I have accelerated to the point where, yes, I am, I hate to call it psychic, I'm in touch with my angels. My angels is how I can give y'all messages, how I came up with, I mean, who thinks about transmutation and actually thinking about your 5 elements and 5 fingers and 5 brain waves and putting it all together and figuring out the bump in the nights have come up with a way to mess our whole DNA up of who we really are. And like I said, it's not fingerprints. It's who we are here. So, man, I want to express this to you. You know, look up transmutation. You know, between the natural and the artificial transmutation. Read on it a little bit. You know, scientists are right about certain things, but then the universe is right about everything. You know, because the universe is our source, is our spirit, is our God, Allah, Buddha, whatever, you know, you refer that higher power to. It always goes back to the higher power. And this is telling us we have the opportunity right now. We are in Wolf Moon still. We have 6 months. Yesterday was a very, very strong day, but it doesn't mean that things that you need to find out about yourself or need to change in yourself, you still can't do. This is, I mean, more than ever a positive time to look at these elements, see where you are in your birth chart, your natal chart. You know, see where your planets were aligned, and see if you actually correspond with that now. Do you feel like that anymore? That's going to give you another aha. You know, Tina might be a little bit on something with this. you know, it's you can be the person that you used to be. You know, that little girl that you used to be, or that little boy that you used to be, or, you know, that when you want to go back to that place of happiness again, where things just excite you, then that means you have to find out who you truly are. And this is through transmutation that you are going to kind of put your elements back to where they need to be. With the 5 fingers, the mantras, the frequency of the music, it's all coming together, and that's what we need. So, lesson for today is awareness, bringing back who you really are. You know, look up artificial transmutation compared to natural transmutation. Things in the air that are affecting our DNA, affecting our 5 elements that make up our DNA. Not saying your fingerprints, who you are. Artificial would be any kind of radioactive, anything that is not supposed to be. Bump in the nights. They're messing us up. They're changing our neutrons and protons. They're either taking some out, or they're adding some. They're shifting us around. Though the universe is keeping us together, you know, keeping our nucleus together, it's just shifting, you know, our elements around, and we just feel really screwed up. But we can fight that through natural transmutation, which would be doing some type of mantras to bring that dormant energy. What the mantras for the 5 through the 12. You can even do the 1 through the 12 of all of your mantras and your chakra dance. And if it's your meditation, then you focus on whatever you think the mantra is, the hand gesture that you need to do. You know, I would say for everyone, it's going to be just love. Unconditional love is what we need right now. That's going to shift us back around a little bit. But we have to do it in a fast moving, just to kind of shake it up. You need friction. You have to have high frequency. So therefore you have to move it fast. And when I say, you know, the chakra dance, when you watch my video and I say, I hope it resonates, that's what I want it to resonate is, shit, you know, I do need to do this. I don't feel like I'm the same person that I was born. So for today, I would hope that you would look into the natural transmutations from the artificial transmutations. See where, you know, the difference is. It's this video alone, I know it's going to resonate. And, you know, if you're open-minded enough, you're going to go, you know what? I get it. And it's time for me to do something about it. Any questions, concerns, anything, you know how to find me. I will be doing my next dance. I know I promised Power of Love yesterday, but something really was talking to me that I needed to learn a little bit more, and I'm glad I did, because it was the transmutation that I needed to really focus on, and why that dance is so important, and why those hand gestures are so important, because it's so important for us to get back to our own DNA, get back to the constellations that we were born under. That identifies us. So today, look into it. Any questions about your elements? Look, 5 elements, 5 brain waves. You know, you can do your 5 gestures. I will be posting them up. you know, my hands that I have on my Instagram for 1 through 7, I will have the rest for 8 through 12 posted on my my Instagram today, and I will be getting to the next dance. I'm hoping today that will take us to the next step. I'm hoping for everyone to that whoever it's supposed to resonate with, it does resonate with. It does bring some kind of awareness that it's supposed to you, that you know, I've been doing all of this, and you know what? Maybe Katina's right. Maybe there is something behind this transmutation and the natural versus the artificial. Artificial being bumps in the night, natural being you wanted it, and the universe is going to help you get back to where you need to be. So always, always sending peace, love, unity, forgiveness. Be good. Have a great day. Namaste.